your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A group of pastors on Grand Bahama meeting with the island's Chief of Police, Assistant Commissioner Theophilus Cunningham today. Our Sabrina Brown has more on that forum.
It is believed that the church plays an instrumental role in addressing the level of criminality in the country. It is against that backdrop that members of the Neighborhood Pastors Fellowship are joining in solidarity with the Royal Bahamas Police Force to address various issues. Founder of the association, Bishop Sobi Camp, says maintaining good relations with the police is vital to the development of safe communities.
The police chief would know exactly what's going on throughout the communities here on Grand Bahama, and with that in mind, each one of us then receiving from him as an individual who knows what's happening, we become more informed. We then know better how to pray for these various issues.
Apostle Anthony Grant says the church's continued partnership with police is significant.
Over the years, we as pastors got together with the chief of police here on the island, the Assistant Commissioner of Police, to partnership with them, for them to let us know what's going on, or whether there were some concerns in the community that we needed to get to our members and let them know and advise them. And we were part of community walkabouts. We were part of community policing, the establishment of community policing. And today was with this Commissioner, Mr. Cunningham, it was us getting to know him and to have that kind of partnership where he could look to us for help, or we could look to him for help, for advice on how to deal with certain situations in the community.
Officer in charge of Grand Bahama and the Northern Bahamas, Assistant Commissioner of Police Theophilus Cunningham, commends the religious leaders for their stance in the fight against crime.
We do believe that this would better assist us with our community efforts in building the trust level of the community and creating safer communities. In addition, we know that we ourselves as police officers need prayers, so they definitely will keep us in their prayers. We look forward to being a part of their monthly meetings and their outreach programs as it relates to community efforts and delinquent and troubled youths and the elderly and those persons whom some people may try to take advantage of them as it relates to their democratic right within the communities.
The police chief is also appealing to members of the public to partner with them.
I'd like to encourage members of the public to trust us as police officers, to police them, and that they can channel any information to us to assist us with the reduction of crime that will be treated in the strictest of confidence. We look forward to this partnershiping with the communities and helping us to create safer communities.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
And finally, news, a New York Times bestseller has taken over a local bookstore on the island with her novel, The Personal Librarian. Victoria Christopher Murray says persons on the island who read the novel enjoyed it so much that she decided to travel to the island to explore the book together. Murray adds that the book is a historical fictional novel depicting the story of a young personal librarian to the infamous J.P. Morgan.
The Personal Librarian is a historical fiction novel. It's actually a biographical novel, which sounds like it would be an oxymoron, but it's the story of a real woman, and we connected what we knew from history with fiction, so that's why it's fictional. But it's the story of Belle DaCosta Green, who was the personal librarian to J.P. Morgan. Before women could even vote, she was one of the most powerful women in New York because of what she was doing for J.P. Morgan. The thing is, though, no one knew until she died that she was black.
Kelly Russell, owner of H&L Bookstore, expressed excitement for having a best-selling author visit her store after many years. Murray adds that this is her first time as a New York Times best-selling author with over 20 years in writing.
When she said she was coming, I wasn't really thinking that she would really actually be here. So to see her here today, I'm really excited because, you know, after all of these years, we've never had a bestseller here. We've had our local people and one or two other persons, but never a bestseller. So this today is, I mean, it's the beginning of a new era in Grand Bahama.
I have been writing full-time for 20 years. I have over 30 books, and although I've done well in my career, or else I wouldn't still be here, this is the first time I've made the New York Times. So it's an important achievement for a writer. It's not the only achievement, but it's an important one.
Now, the Personal Librarian novel can be purchased at H&L Bookstore. For anyone interested in the excerpt, you can visit www.victoriachristophermurray.com. That's a look at stories making news. Your Facebook friend of the night up next.